Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I have with me the wonderful, amazing, and charming Val from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling. Hey, Val.
Hey.
And welcome to Messages for Lightworkers, episode 66. Route 66. We're going to go on a little trip.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely. Okay, let me fix my phone here. There we go. No, I don't want that. I want to see my chat. Thank you. Okay, so the notices have gone out, so we should start seeing folks coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And hello, Martha Bean.
Hi,
Nice
Martha.
to see you here. And a light worker. Hello. Nice to see you here. So, Val, what's been going on? Ron DeForest. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. On my channel or what we're talking about today?
well, what's going on your channel?
On my channel.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to let everyone know, don't panic, that the Akashic Record reading shows are I am turning it over to my birds and they're going to fly with it. So you'll be seeing, this will be the last two shows of messages, not to messages, but Akashic Record readings is what I'm trying to say. Those two shows will be on those beautiful readers' channels. So this is what a teacher must do. You have them on. I've had the platform for them, and I know it's time for them to fly on their own, which I know they can beautifully. And I have a book to finish. I have a whole bunch of other projects, including developing more classes. So I have to make time for that. And to do that, I had to really sit down and say, okay, I've got messages from Margaritaville and Cloak and Mantle that are also an offshoot of those. So that's 4 shows I am giving to the beautiful ladies. It's their show anyway, so that they can go off and do their own thing. And I have about 6 extra hours now to work on the things I need to.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, perfect. Yay. And I know that they're going to fly. I know.
Oh
that
gosh, yes. Oh man, I know it. I know they're fantastic. So everybody tune in. You're going to only see it on my channel one more time, and I'm going to have it up in my community page where you can go to see the next one. So Sunday and Tuesday are the last 2 of that series, and I'll have all that information, so you don't have to worry. You can go to their channels and watch.
Wonderful. Fantastic. And that's, it reminds me of, excuse me, the tarot group that I belong to here locally. And, we gather on Sundays and so on. And the fellow who has a kind of, he started the group, and he's the one that sets it all up and everything else. And he was saying, well, it's really funny, but, people come and, we teach them everything that we can and whatnot, and then they don't come back. And I said, no, that's a good thing.
That's what you want. You're a teacher, and you are teaching other teachers who are to go out into the world and use their gifts and create. And if they aren't coming back, that means that they're flying. This is what you want.
Exactly. That it doesn't mean that you failed because they're not coming back. It means you succeeded. You did it.
You did it. Flying.
Yes, absolutely. Anyway, so Deborah Haggerty is here. Jenny Berlin is here. Who else did? Jill Petley. Hello. Already. Rhonda Q. Hello, Rhonda Q. And I'm seeing all of you here. Yeah, I don't see anybody. I'm supposed to have people in my chat according to the numbers, but I don't see any comments. So if you're posting something on my channel and I'm not responding to you, it's because I'm not seeing it on my phone.
Well, make sure, I don't want to, I'm just saying, I've done this a million times. Make sure you're on your channel, on your version of Lightworkers and not on mine. Or, you know what I mean? Make sure it's heart-centered.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because I've actually done that. Oh, I'm not looking at mine. Why can't I comment? Oh, I'm not looking at mine. That's why.
Okay, well, I'm
sure
I
you probably
did,
are.
but I'm absolutely going to double check just to make sure.
Just to make sure.
Live and messages for Lightworkers.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop with the advertising. I don't need to see that. Talk amongst yourselves.
So,
I think that's exactly what I did.
I've done it a million times.
All of a sudden,
done it a million times. So I totally, yes, that's why you don't see any, because you.
I was in the wrong place.
Yes,
okay.
in the wrong place. So
there you go. And you know what? This is a perfect segue into our topic today, which is
focus.
Focus. Focus. Yeah.
So focusing on where you put your attention. Consistency is a really key point about focusing. So what they were telling me earlier is that if I place my awareness on Reno for a house to live in a certain community, don't be flitting around Reno, picking another community or another community or another, or Sparks, or living in another state. If you want to manifest, consistency about what you are focusing on is key. So you are telling the universe something, and all of a sudden your focus is somewhere else. So that's not going to be productive for you. And it doesn't matter if it's in manifestation or anything in your life. Mm-hmm. Whatever you are focusing on, you're going to draw to you. And I pulled some cards on this.
Yes.
And it's saying nothing has gone wrong. But you notice this is the yin yang symbol of balance.
Yeah.
So you notice this focus, as above, so below. So what you're focusing on here below in Earth is going to be mirrored. It's going to be mirrored. So you're sending this message up here to the heaven planes, to the quantum field to manifest. And it can show up here when you're consistent and focus on what it is you want to bring forward. And that brings you what? Enlightenment, full manifestation of what you're desiring. So the third card I got is remember all these key points and what it is you're here to create.
Yes.
So stay consistent with that. Once you've drawn that to you, once you manifested that in the quantum field, let it go. Don't keep looking in all those other places. It's okay for you to look in that one place that you were looking and peruse it and spend time on it, whatever you want to do. But don't be placing your awareness where you don't want your awareness. It should be on what you're bringing forward, if that makes sense. And Marina, you had some really good advice about that. What was it that you said? Something really good about.
Yeah, the card.
My brain
the
is
card
gone.
that I drew, okay, is your dreams need a practical plan.
That right? Was it.
Oh, yeah. So what that means is always taking steps towards what it is that you want to manifest without without putting a time limit on it, or deciding how you're going to receive it. Okay, so for example, we'll use Val's example of, I want to live in Reno. Okay, then that's what you're putting out, and then you take steps and you learn about Reno. You read about Reno, what's close to Reno, what's exciting. You take a look at the properties that are available, whether you're looking to buy a house or rent. You want to learn a little bit about each one of the neighborhoods so that you have some sense of what it is. Your focus has not changed. You're still focused on, I want to live in Reno.
Right.
You're just doing the work ahead of time. And that also lets the universe know that you're serious about this. Look, I'm doing the work, but you don't attach an outcome to it.
Right.
Right? You don't say, I want to live in Reno within the next 30 days.
You can't put your expectations on it like that. You can't do that, because that puts it in a little box. And if you define it in that way, it's going to get become something harder to manifest, actually.
Exactly.
Leave it open-ended for my highest good and the highest good of humanity, if you want to.
Exactly. Yeah. And maybe the universe heard, and it's like, okay, we're putting things together, so it's going to take us 6 weeks. Oh, she wants it in 30 days. Never mind. Right?
Yeah.
You don't put a limit.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's the same as, let's look at it this way. It's your birthday. And one of your friends has said, okay, I want to take you out for your birthday. And where we're going to go is going to be a total surprise. You really ruin it for yourself and for them when you say, oh, but tell me, where are we going to go? I need to know what I'm going to wear. How about this? How about that? Right? Instead of just, oh, perfect.
Accepting it the way it's given to you.
Yeah. Yes.
I love that. I love that example of just like the universe giving you something that you have ordered up. Accept it as it is given to you, because that's how it's meant for you. And instead of looking a gift horse in the mouth and chucking all the teeth, just say thank you, universe.
Exactly. Here, chat for a second. I just have to let the cat out. Hold on.
So anyway, so that is so important to remember, that you can order up things in general, but don't try and get too specific, because that can really be gum up the works. So be general and for your highest good. That covers just about everything. And hi, Mary Ann. Will there be wedding bells? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. So we'll get to questions in a bit. Lori, but yeah, good to see everyone. And we wanted to say also that to all you beautiful souls in the chat, we're going to open it up to those who are members first for questions, and then we're going to go next to those who are going to give us some kind of a contribution or donation, because it is one of those things where we have to keep the lights on. We have StreamYard, we have Zoom, we pay for all these different things, Canva to make thumbnails, and we're retired. We don't have other jobs. So
yes,
it helps. Let's just say it helps defray the costs associated with running a YouTube channel and providing you with free readings and these things that we've done for you in our community, because we love you and we care about all of you.
Yes.
And that's why we're here. And at the same time, it's nice to have a two-way street with that
Absolutely.
giving to the community, and also us receiving back in some way. So either by a PayPal donation or by something in the chat from you would be really great. So that would be the third level in line, would be those just free readings for everyone. So so members first, anyone who gives us a donation, and then thirdly, it would be those who,
perfect.
If that makes any sense.
Yes. And so I've put the PayPal, my PayPal, and Val is going to put up her PayPal.
Okay.
So that, you can do that. And I think some of you are also going to notice that that both of us have changed our a little bit of the people that are coming in, and said, you need to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes before you can chat. And that is, like Val said, we do this because we love to do this. Yet at the same time, there are days when I feel very much taken advantage of. I really do. I come here, I'm an open book. There I am. I'm, in front of you. I'm willing to do whatever it is that needs to be done. And I have people who come in who get a free reading, and they don't even bother to subscribe to my channel. And they don't do it once. They do it multiple times. And it just finally got to the point that I thought, no, you know what? That's not going to work for me. So you need to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes before you're going to get your question in there. And don't tell me, oh yeah, I'm subscribed, because believe it or not, I can go back and check.
Yeah.
And I can see who is subscribed to my channel and the day that they subscribed. So anyway, that's the business end of things. That's the And while we're on the business end of things, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go over to Val. If you're looking for an Akashic reading, you absolutely book with Val. You make sure that you like, share, subscribe on her channel. And
don't forget to go over to Marina and book Marina's Heart-Centered Tarot. Book a reading with Marina. I've had one, and wow, she's like 100% accurate. Oh my gosh. So you can learn a lot of that. So I definitely recommend that. Like and subscribe. Join as the memberships. Each of us have that. Join both. More the merrier.
Absolutely.
Classes we offer. Yes.
Yes. And Rossi, exactly. That's what it is. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
And it helps. Yeah. It helps our channels get out to those people who who need the messages for Lightworkers messages, but they just don't know about our channel. So it's out there in front of people who might never have seen it.
Yes, exactly. So, and Ron says, yes, he's trying to do better. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. So this wasn't meant to be a scolding or whatnot.
It wasn't a scolding.
Honestly,
how
it makes me feel when, I'm going into different energies, and I'm delivering messages, and I'm doing all that, and it feels like I'm giving and giving and giving. And then on the other side, I've got someone who's taking and taking and taking, and it's like, well, could you subscribe? Oh no, I don't have time for that.
Yes.
Okay, then.
There's something about boundaries and us setting our boundaries. It's healthy for us to
Yes.
say, wait a minute here. You know,
Yes.
it's something we all have to do in life. And this is our opportunity to do that here, just so we're all on, you know, even footing and understanding everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So,
there you go. So that's it. And yes, thank you, Jenny Berlin, who says, love you both, set your boundaries. Thank you.
Yeah,
and Rossi said, oh, okay, here. Yeah, Rossi said, yeah, I would have joined both your memberships, but I have a problem with Google. Oh, okay.
No.
There you go.
Oh.
All righty. Kika, thank you for your donation. Very nice.
Very good.
Yes. And yes, Ron says on the bonus side, I am subscribed to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
Yes, very much so. Okay. So I do have some start, but now Kika gets to go first. Okay.
Yes, he does. Travel.
So, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. Kika, that's not the point. It's not a case of being too little. No.
It's not the monetary value at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. It is the thought behind the idea that you are exchanging energy with us. And that's really what it is.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Joyful, nice to see you here. Okay, will there be travel coming? I am seeing you on a plane. Wait, I'm going to pull out the tarot cards as well.
It's funny, you see a plane and I see her on a cruise ship.
Well, maybe she has to take a plane to the cruise. Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right. Is Kika going to be traveling? And alrighty. It is going to, yes, absolutely. I get the 8 of Wands. It's going to come in fairly quickly. Like, I think it feels like it's an opportunity that a friend of yours calls you kind of at the last minute and says, hey, I have booked a trip to such and such a place. And, you know, Mary was going to go with me and Mary can't come. So, you know, do you want to take that part of the trip? So, yes, I think you will be. Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm getting the big chills on that. And my cards, one flew out in particular, but I got, you notice how there's this mask like you wear on a plane or you wear somewhere to comfort. So, and there's a fresh start. So you're getting something's happening. Here's High Priestess energy. They're telling you there's a change coming and just jump right in. What's the card here? The way forward is open to you. What is this? A map? A map of going somewhere.
Yes.
So it just, to me, is all speaks about you taking a trip. And you're really going to enjoy it. You're really going to have fun.
Yeah. As to when, I would say within the next 2 months. It does come in fairly quickly. So, you know, the next 2 months. I think
that's right. And this 32 could be like 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Yeah, that's right in that same kind of time frame. So it's an opportunity. It's great. It's fun. Go for it, Kika. That sounds really good for you. And it's going to give you a new new perspective, and it's going to relax you. You're going to enjoy it.
Kika says, I don't have friends. Laugh out loud.
I do.
Yeah, you
do now, because
You do.
someone there is coming along with something.
Totally. And thank you, Deborah Haggerty.
I just got PayPal today. Oh, that's good.
Wonderful. Okay, Deborah Haggerty. Let me see. Do I have you?
Is there a question?
Yes. Oh, okay, sweetheart. She would like a message from her husband.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your husband's name, Deborah?
Yeah.
I have to have it, but
yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah, if you can
let us Buzzy.
Oh. Whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, that you're kind of concentrating on something that it's almost like it's an unpleasant memory. And what he's saying is, stop it, cut it out. You know, that was, and I think it was something that he did that kind of wounded you a little bit. And he's saying, it's not serving anyone. Just let it go. I know what I did. I know that I was a little bit of an a-hole. But you know, things are different where I see things more clearly where I am now. And yeah, she says their anniversary is March 17th.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I think that Deborah, he is going to send you flowers on the 17th. I can see them kind of at your door. How they get there, that I don't know. She says, yeah, thank you. My name for him was a-hole. Yeah. Yeah, he knows that. He knows that. He's, you know, he's also saying there was an awful lot that he learned from you that he never told you how much he appreciated the things that you were teaching him, that he just kind of thought that you'd know. And yeah, he wishes he was more communicative. Wish that he could express himself a little better, but he was. And yet at the same time, you know, he's doing one of these. Yeah, but you know what? I was a fine looking man. That was, you know, it was okay. It was okay because I was a fine looking man. So yeah. I hope that resonates with you, Deborah. Yeah.
And Deborah, he came in. I had him over here, but I pulled him in front of me. He showed me. Now, these are just things that he's showing me, and they can mean anything to you. But he showed me an image of you in a light-filled kitchen with beautiful light shining in, and you have this island, and you're baking bread. You're punching the bread and rolling it and getting it ready to put in the oven. And what that signified to me is whatever you are cooking up is wonderful for you. This is what he wanted to say. And what I saw him do is I don't know if it's your wedding ring or what it is, but he's showing me a sparkly ring like a diamond, and he has it on a chain, and he's putting it around. He's standing behind you, and he's putting it around your neck. This beautiful sparkly, and it hits about heart level. Beautiful, beautiful light. So this is a really important step in saying that he is with you and he wants you to move forward with your life and live it to the fullest. And he really, really, as Marina said, he is saying he appreciated you so much for everything that you were. And you had a way to lighten the humor, lighten up everything, no matter what he said or did, you kept you were like the glue of the relationship, keeping everything level and even keel. And he, even though, like Marina said, he appreciated you, he didn't say it enough. And he wants you to know that everything you did verbally and energetically was so soothing to his soul. And that even though he had his quirks and harsh points, you brought him his soul comfort and joy. This is what he wants to share with you now. So in that light and bright filled kitchen, that is just like saying, cook up your life. Cook it up as big as you can, as sparkly as you can, and bring in all the wonderful things you want forward in your life. He is on board with that, and he is sending you tremendous love. So he was a firefighter. Yep. Oh,
yeah.
Well, he's loving you so much, honestly. He is just a beautiful, but he's acknowledging the beauty of your soul and what you gave him while he was here.
Yeah, so, 45 years together. Yeah, absolutely.
A long time, yes.
Absolutely. And he's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to move on.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, like you have the recipe you're in the kitchen. You have the recipe. You are baking your future. You can put into it any ingredient that you want.
And there's so much light streaming in that kitchen while you're there. It was just, I'm getting the chills too.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, it's beautiful. Really beautiful message for you.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Let me see. 45 years together. I can take that out. All righty. Yeah. Let me see. Just have to stay on top of things here. Okay. And all right. So if you want to jump the queue, we're at 32 minutes. So if you want to jump the queue, then you can either, donate to Val's PayPal, or you can put the link in there again, Val, or you can donate to my PayPal. That gets you to the top of the list. Or you can just go down to the $sign underneath the chat, and you can donate through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the meantime, let's take a look here at Jenny Berlin, who, may I have a message from my friend Nate, who passed a few weeks ago. I used to read for him. He left it. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's saying it's really beautiful here. And what he's just in awe of the other side right now. And he's saying that we have no concept of how powerful we are. That's what he's saying from the other side. And if you only knew the full power and beauty of everything you are, it'd blow your mind. That's what he's saying. And he's saying we don't even, there's so much we don't understand or know, but he said in the next year or so, we'll all be tapped into that. It's coming faster than you could ever imagine. And he wanted you to know that because you always gave him insight and tips. So he's sharing this with you, that big things are coming to everyone, including you, that you will be connected with a higher awareness and consciousness than you've ever experienced here. So you will know more of who you are while you're here. So this is beautiful. I'm getting the chills, and that's really where he's at right now, because he's experiencing the euphoria of being out of the body and in the beautiful energies of divine source, for real, which is,
Yes.
yeah. So that's what he's really saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you for that donation, Jay Roberts. That is very, very kind of you.
Jay Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is, like Val said, oh man, you have no idea. This everything that we need up here or down here or to the side, wherever that might be. He's saying he can see. He knows there's at the what is it, the high priestess. There is so much more that he knows now, that he's saying you don't realize how much potential you have, how much is available to you, that you kind of convince yourself that it's not real. You convince yourself that it's a dream when it's not. If you just lean into it, there it is. He's saying, forge ahead with new ideas. What you were doing for him when you were doing the readings was you were giving him enlightenment in a lot of ways that he is acknowledging from the other side. And he's saying, listen, Jenny, take a chance, girl. You got this.
She's she's a medium. And so Marina, and all of us mediums are in for is a tremendous new boost in how we connect to the multiverse.
Yes.
This is what he's saying. More than you even have any clue about what that would be like, because we already we're connected to the spirit realm. You have no idea, he's saying, that it's going to be like total huge new level of connectivity.
Think of the best possible outcome that you can visualize, and then double it, or triple it, or increase it, because but he's also saying, there's, you know what, there was some things that you said that the folks here on this side were going, yeah, absolutely. So you're there. Just get ready.
Get ready for it. It's coming.
Yes, absolutely.
He says within the year. So that's from him to your ears. Yeah.
Perfect. All righty. And this now Ron DeForest. Okay. And Ron DeForest, here you go, wanted to know, do the guides have any suggestions on how I can have an out-of-body experience?
And I think I've addressed this before, Ron, with you, that an out-of-the-body experience in itself is not spiritual awakening or enlightenment, and that it is considered a side effect. Therefore, to have true enlightenment and connect to all that is, one needs to go within and connect to to divine source and all your guides and angels from that aspect. Going out of the body, I've had an out of the body experience, and it's you being out of the body. You don't get enlightenment from being out of the body. It's not an NDE. You're just out of the body. and you're floating around. So there isn't anything to be gained by it in my perspective, from my understanding of everything. And the spiritual masters also say, don't get caught up in the side effects of enlightenment and awakening. The side effects. Oh, I can tell fortunes. Oh, I can this. Oh, I can, or I can go out of the body, because that's not your true enlightenment and helping humanity, or what you're here to do. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So I hope that helps you understand, because having an out of the body experience, really, you're just letting go of fear that you're not going to die if you pop out. So that's really what that's about. It's about getting over the fear.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't, okay. It's not going to happen for you, Ron, until you're able to let go of the expectation of what you want to do with it. Okay. Just let it go. And you're looking for an out of body experience. You're not looking for an NDE, right? There is a difference. You have to be 100% in your head that, yeah, there is a difference between the two. But yeah, it will come. It just relax into it. Just relax into it. That's probably the best way that I can describe it.
I'm going to tell you, when you're out of the body,
hey, Sherry,
you just float around. You can go into space. You can do whatever. But it's not like you're going to do mediumship. If you want to connect with loved ones on the other side, take some mediumship classes and learn how to do that. When you're out of the body, you're in the astral, and you're floating around doing all kinds of stuff. You're not meeting departed souls. So it's not probably going to get what you think it's going to give you. You can go to random people's houses that you know. You can do all kinds of things from 4D to 3D. But if you want to connect with loved ones on the other side, you might try a few mediumship classes. And that would be my suggestion to you. Yeah,
absolutely. And I just want to mention Rosanna M. If you're in the chat, thank you. Thank you very much for that PayPal donation. And if you would like to post your question, just let me know that it's you, because I'm not exactly sure what name you might be going by here. So I want to make sure that I star your question. And oh, it's me. Okay, Frosty, absolutely. Then we are, I will absolutely get to, where are you? Yes.
And oh yeah, I got Rossi. Right. I got Rossi here. Right. In my PayPal. Right. Thank you for that.
Yeah. All righty. And Rossi would like to know, can I ask my guides what or who was communicating yesterday morning? Was it the veil opening or orbs? The orbs are just confirmation of the veil opening, because you can see things out of the corner of your eye, that and you kind of, you see it and then you go, no, I didn't. Yeah, it's like you're lean into it. When you see it out of the corner of your eye, before when you notice it, just kind of sit with it for a minute and say, it's okay. It's okay. You can come by. You can come closer. It's all right.
It's fun. I got divine animals. So, that could be one of your beautiful furry loved ones showing up this morning. And it definitely, just like Marina said, first of all, the veil's an illusion that we put in place so we would shield ourselves from seeing. But we're really getting to the point where we understand there is no veil. So when they say it's thinning, yeah, our illusionary barrier is going. And yeah, there you are. There's the light of your animal coming in.
Yeah.
I love that.
And Rossi said, yeah, I saw it from the corner of my eyes.
Yeah.
And closed. Yeah. I saw bubbles all over. Yeah. That's
getting
the orbs are confirmation that what you saw was real.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I find is when I do see things that are kind of in my periphery is I can stop and say, it's okay. It's okay. You can come around. You can, you can let me see it. It's all right. Because sometimes they don't know what our reaction is going to be. Right.
Yeah. Right.
It could be oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. Or it could be oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So yeah, this is kind of like them approaching from a distance going, hello. So yeah, there you go. All righty, Rossi. I hope that resonated with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All righty.
Thank you, Ron, for your
yes.
your comment. I love what you're saying about that. And I'm glad you're working on all of that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jane Roberts said, wanted to thank you for all that you do.
Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. We are at 46 minutes. So I think that we will be able to, I don't know that we're going to get to everyone, but we'll certainly try to get to as many as we can. And like I said, don't forget, you can jump the queue by giving a donation. Okay. So Marianne Spinella would like to know, will there be wedding bells for my daughter Ariel and her boyfriend? Well, let's see. I can read on your energy. I can't really kind of get into their energy without their permission, but I can certainly get into your energy and find out how you're feeling. And that could be a good clue. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So I'm getting married, and that it is soul love. So it's a higher vibrational relationship that they have.
Yeah.
And it's saying for you not to give up on love yourself. And it's saying, but it's not time yet for them. But the way forward is open. And go ahead and, say some nice prayers from your heart surrounding your own connection with love. And, you can certainly send both of them beautiful energy. But this card, as soon as I saw soul love, that's a beautiful high level relationship. And timing, they could be together 20 years and not have to marry. It doesn't really have a reason to take place unless they're going to have kids. And I'm sure you probably want grandkids, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you from their perspective, you can see that they're working on it.
Yeah.
Right. What you can do is you have all the tools necessary to help them reach a decision that is going to be for their highest good.
Right.
So you can, you have all the tools, whether that is manifesting, whether that is, offering up prayer or whatnot, because ultimately what you want is for them to be happy.
Yeah.
To go forward and to be happy. That's what you want for your child. And if it's with this person, great. If it's with someone else, that's great too. But you definitely want them to, you want her to be happy. And I think you like him. I think you like Ted, because there's a good deal of emotion here. You're very fond of him. And he's in some ways he knows it. Okay, so yeah, don't be afraid to when he kind of steps out of line a little bit, don't be afraid to bring him back in, right? Like, hey, Ted, in your lane, right? But yeah, what I'm getting is they're certainly working on it, and you can do what you need to do on your end with that the manifesting, the sending up prayers, the sending up good thoughts, and yeah, you're asking for good things for both their highest good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so that's Marianne. And Sonia Panola says, has this urge I'm having to progress in light work something I was guided to do and help others through this process? Yes. Yes. You the fact that you asked the question indicates that you know that you were guided to that, right? If this feels right to you, if this feels like what you need to be doing, then absolutely, yeah, it was definitely something that you were guided to. So
Yeah, and I got visualization. So this plays heavily in some of the work you are doing. And they're saying definitely channeling is in the now moment for you, and soul writing. So there is something to be said for, as you get channeled information, whether you're in meditation or whenever you're getting it, write it down. And as you do that, it brings in more and opens that channel. It's not automatic writing as such, like sitting there and waiting for spirit to move your hand. No, it's receiving in the channeling. But somehow when you're writing it down, it makes it even more strong of a channel. So do that, because that's what is showing up for you. If you can, that will open even more. So yes, definitely. Everything Marina said and all
totally.
That.
Yeah. And all right, before we get to the next question, very, very quickly, Marianne Spinella, yes, your first grandchild is going to be a little girl. I can see her in front of me, and she is, the phrase about you can roll her up in sugar and just eat her? Yeah. She is just chubby little cheeks and such a lovely little smile, little grin. So yeah.
But I see 2 boys after that, but the boys are going to be very protective of her, even though she's the older sister, because she's going to be quite the amazing child, kind of like a golden child. And maybe they're saying that because golden means something. I don't know, but that's what they're saying. But anyway, congratulations on that.
There you go.
Rossy's going to be in the class Saturday. That's probably why that's soul writing, because we're going to do some of that. I thought so, Rossy. And I said, oh, they're really tuning into this class. The channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. And next on the list is we have Jill Petway. Concerned about my job. Will we have a good year? It's been slow past 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have another month or two where things are going to slow down. I do see it picking up quite a bit in the summer, and yeah. Let me pull some cards. Okay, there's somebody in your either in your environment or at your place of work is not being truthful about some of the things that are going on. So you may not be doing as slow as you think you are. I would definitely take a look around. Okay, I start off with the devil, and that when I saw that, yeah, it didn't make me feel like you were chained to that person, but like that person will somehow had an influence on your business. You want to be the Queen of Wands. You want to be able to get in there and ask questions and make up your own mind. You're not listening to what someone else is telling you. You want to take a look for yourself. I'd like to see the books. I would like to see this. I would like to see that. Get ready for, and you'll know, if you don't already suspect who this person is, you'll know that you'll be able to identify them by the roadblocks that they're going to kind of throw in your way. Like, oh, books now? But they're at the accountants. We're just waiting for them to come back. And, oh, you want to see that correspondence? Yeah, you know what? The girls haven't filed that yet. It's going to be those, oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll get that to you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, keep an eye on it, because somebody is putting stuff out, and they're not being terribly honest. And I think you have an idea of who this is, because there's a little bit of heartache and disappointment that comes with it. So yeah,
I really can't add any more. I get you persevering through this, but something's going to happen pretty fast. And here's a tower moment. So next to the strength card, so that's you still trying to, but listen, your fortunes are improving. You could end up working somewhere where you've worked with people from the past. So it says invest in your education as well. And yeah, you might take a job with a former coworker, an old job, and you get a second chance that time around. So, it does sound like this may not pan out for you the way you want it to, and it may be time for you to, let it go as it goes. Yeah, with everything Marina said too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Sandra Miller, who says that this is a great collaboration.
And Ron is saying, Marina, I just went to your shop links. Neither were able to open.
Yes.
So went to look at any possible classes. So
okay. I don't have classes in the store, and I know that I have to fix that link. I'm just not exactly sure how to do it, but I will. However, I am going to have classes that are going to be offered on my website, which should be going live, I'm hoping, very soon. And soon, I mean like within the next 7 to 10 days.
Excellent.
So yeah, they'll be on there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's a browser thing. I think that I know that some of the links are broken. They work, and then all of a sudden it's like they don't work. So I have to keep on
that
top of it.
Can happen. Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jill, all righty. And we have got just a second. We have got Sandra Miller, and I think Sandra is going to be our last one, because we're at 59 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have a show to do in another hour, so less than an hour.
In half an hour, I got a member.
Yes. Yeah. So, but you know what? You guys are more than welcome to come back next week, and just remember that the way things work, or the how they're going to work going forward is, um, anyone who's a member and they ask questions, they're on top of the list. Second in line is going to be anyone who offers a donation, and we're not sticky about how much of a donation. We're not telling you, yeah, $50 will get you to the top. No, just whatever, a donation. And then everyone else goes under that, and we will get to your questions as time permits. So, all right. Do I have a message from my friend Robert that passed in January?
Yeah, he's coming right through. And I don't know if this makes sense to you, but he says you can channel him. And he feels like he has enlightened information to give you for humanity. He feels very, very smart, very bright, very philosophical, very intellectually centered, though, even in the great beyond. And he's coming through with some really big information to talk to humanity about. And he says, I'm trying to get it through to Sandra. And if she would just sit down and let me come in and give her this information, I am ready to do it. So he's got tons to say. So
yeah.
That makes sense.
He does. He knows that you're sitting back right now and you're deciding whether or not because you can feel him around you. He's around you, and he's doing little things that he used to do when he was here. You will tell me if I'm off to lunch, but it's like you hear change jingling. Yes. Like I think he had change in his pocket. And he would kind of play with the change, and many times you would say to him, cut that out. You hear that sound, so he's around, and you're just trying to decide whether or not you really honestly believe that he is around. So he's letting you know that, yeah, he is. Okay, we can communicate. Here's the Two of Cups. There's, we can absolutely communicate with each other. And the Four of Wands, and it will be a good thing. So yeah, let yourself I also got the Page of Swords. Put your guard down.
Yeah.
Put your guard down.
Let him in. He's got messages.
Yes.
Get your pen and paper ready.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you. And as always, to my wonderful co-host. It is always a pleasure reading with you, because it's like, there's one voice that comes down from spirit, and it speaks to both of us.
Yes.
And it's wonderful when it happens.
It's beautiful.
And Rossi, yes, I think that I'm going to have the classes again. I'm thinking maybe in April. We'll see how it goes when we get the first ones done. But so far, so good. People are enjoying it. So, yeah, just look out for when that happens. I'll put it on my community tab.
Awesome.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, and we'll see you later. And y'all be good. And yeah, bye.
Bye.